Fergus's Day Off. Fergus is a small railway traction engine who lives and works at the cement works on the island of Sodor. He's a very sensible engine and follows all the rules to a T. However, Fergus can also be a bit of a perfectionist at times, and as such can often be heard telling other engines to do it right. This sometimes annoys the other engines, but they know he's only trying to help them. One morning, Fergus was in his shed when the Fat Controller came to see him.
Good morning, sir. What can I do for you?
I've actually got some unusual news for you today, Fergus. The cement works doesn't have an order to fill, so your manager and I have agreed that you could have the day off.
Day off, sir?
Don't worry, Fergus. It'll hopefully just be for today. Besides, it does mean you'll get a break from all the hard work you've been doing.
If you're sure, sir.
But Fergus wasn't very sure about this. He'd never had a day off before. So as he puffed out of the cement works, he didn't know what he was going to do now that he had time off work. Until an idea came to him.
I know. Maybe I'll go to the docks. I'm sure Salty will be able to help me.
A little later, Fergus arrived at Brendam Docks. It had been ages since he'd been there, so he took a few seconds to take in the sea air. But of course, a certain crane didn't look very pleased to see him.
Oh, botheration. Now, Mr. Do It Right here. When will something go right for me? Hello to you too, Cranky.
Ahoy there, matey! Haven't seen you round these parts for a while, ha ha!
Hi, Salty. The Fat Controller's given me the day off today, so that's why I'm here. I was wondering if you had any ideas on how to spend time off work.
I'm afraid not, matey. Can't remember the last time the captain gave me that luxury, ha ha! What about you, Cranky?
Is that a serious question, Salty? When you're a crane like me, you basically never get days off. It's always lifting and loading and lifting. But someone has to do it, I suppose. Oh well, guess I'll have to find someone else to talk about it. Thanks anyway, Salty.
Catch you later, me hearty, ha 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 ha! Later, Fergus arrived at Knapford Station. He could see Edward, James and Gordon waiting at the platforms. James, who wasn't very fond of Fergus, didn't look pleased to see him either.
Oh, great, we've got to have that insufferable traction engine. What's he doing here?
James, what a thing to say.
I quite agree, Edward. I, for one, admire Fergus's hard work. Besides, you can never be too organised.
I suppose not.
But I've got the day off today, though I've never had one before, so I was wondering if any of you had any advice on how to enjoy one.
Sorry, Fergus, but I don't think I can help you on that part. I can't even remember the last time I had a day off. Well, apart from needing repairs, of course. But I doubt you count that.
I don't remember either, I'm afraid, Fergus. What about you, James?
Nope, I haven't had a day off in ages. But frankly, the only day off I want at the moment is one without them filthy, oily trucks.
Oh. Well, you won't be happy that the Fat Controllers put you on shunting duty, then?
James groaned in frustration and puffed away.
I'm terribly sorry we can't help you, Fergus. Anyway, Gordon and I have got to go now. Hope to see you later.
Bye, guys. This is hopeless. How can I enjoy my day off when I've got nothing to do to enjoy it?
Just then, Fergus heard a familiar bell in the distance. Puffing right next to him was Toby. He was dropping off some passengers with Henrietta.
Oh, hello there, Fergus. I didn't expect to see you here. That's because I've got the day off, Toby. But I've spent pretty much the whole morning asking people how to enjoy time off work. To say I haven't got far is an understatement. Oh, I see. Well, have you tried finding something you like doing? No, not really. Why? Well, what I mean is finding a hobby that you enjoy.
I know Toby here likes to visit the farm animals when he's got time off. When was the last time you invited me on with those trips?
Well, next time I go, I'll take you, Henrietta. Anyway, why don't you join us, Fergus? I was going to take Henrietta on a little trip down the line before going back to Farquhar. Oh, yes, please, Toby. It'll be nice to spend a little quality time together.
So Toby and Fergus puffed away. They soon arrived at a small forest area. Trevor was resting there. When he saw Fergus, he was surprised. Wow, another traction engine! I thought I was the only one on Sodor. Glad to see I was proven wrong.
Hello, Trevor. This is Fergus. He's got a day off today, so I thought I'd take him here. Hello there, Trevor. Nice to meet you.
Likewise, Fergus. At least now I've got some company whilst I do a spot of bird watching.
Bird watching?
Yes, Fergus. I can just relax and enjoy the tweeting of the birds. Just make sure you're quiet.
Quiet. Got it.
And after a few minutes, Fergus really started to enjoy himself. He loved watching the birds fly about and making their nests in the trees.
Wow, those birds sure are beautiful. Thank you so much, Trevor. You too, Toby. My pleasure, Fergus.
I'm just glad to have helped you find a new hobby. And once Toby left, Fergus enjoyed watching the birds with Trevor. Now he was glad he'd been given the day off, because not only had he met another traction engine, but he'd also found himself a new hobby: bird watching. He didn't tell anyone this, but between you and me, I think he'd like to have another day off one day. Don't you?